Welcome back! So today I'm doing a step-by-step up-close tutorial for you on marbling. I know a lot of people have been struggling with this technique lately, but I thought I would show you one of mine, see if it'd help. So I've already done a clear base, sculpted it out, and I'm using my practice hand today, and this one is Hand Dolly. So I've double dipped from into Princess, the light pink, and then into Woo Woo, the magenta pink, and then it's just a small bead, and I've just used that to do the cuticle area, so I know that that's all done. I don't need to worry about getting that nice and smooth and curved and flush to the cuticle. Then I can just concentrate on doing the marbling itself. So then I'm just double dipping into pretty much random colours, but when you dip into the light colour first and then the dark colour, not the other way around. If you do it the other way around, you won't see the light colour. It will just get swallowed by the pigment of the dark colour. So if you're doing a white and a red, do the white first and then the red. Now, all you have to do is basically use small wet beads, pop them on and then drag them across in the direction you want. Just be gentle, don't go overboard in patting, pressing, swirling, because it will just end up being one mush of colour and you won't see any definition of a marble intact. But remember, this is one of them things that you just practice and practice and practice. And in all honesty, I don't really think, if you don't overwork it, I don't think a marble could ever look bad, because it's meant to look like natural, how it would happen in nature. And nature doesn't have like rules and laws of designs of how they should go and how it should look good, you know? It just does. So work your way down the nail, working with small beads. Don't squidge around too much. As you can see, I'm being as gentle as possible. Now, when I got to this point, I wasn't very happy with the two quite large dark streaks I had going through. It was a bit too much, so I wanted to come back in with the lighter pink and the white, just to try and add to that area and make it just a little bit brighter, just to match the rest. Now I am using a size 14 brush to do this as well, just to show you that you can do it with any size brush. If you are used to working with your brush, you do not need to use a different size brush for different size nails. You should be able to use that one brush for all of them. Then in again, look, with double dipping to the white and into the princess. Then I realised I had way too much on there, so I scraped a bit off. And I'm just using a clean brush to cut into the design to make the colours come through underneath, so you can start to see the veins, or what would be the veins in a marble. Then when you're happy with your design, don't forget to come in and cap it in clear. This is to make sure that you have your structure and your apex in the right place, but it's also to protect the design as when you're filing it. Now when you've done a marble, if you look from the side, it will look like the French Alps. You will have valleys and hills, and that's because you are working with separate colours and separate beads, and you're creating depth when you do a marble. So you're meant to have those valleys and hills. I mean, I'm not talking about, you know, sandy dunes and Mount Everest. I'm talking as little ripples. So not OTT like mountains in there, but you get my drift. So make sure you got it all capped, and then when it's dried up and set fully, you can give it a nice file, get it into shape, get it all ready, and then I will show you a little bit of the extra detail that I do on a lot of my marbles, which is with white paint in this one. And I'm just showing you my new fancy brush. This is from Kylea Wherry. She is a bomb-ass nail tech if you haven't already heard of it, which you should have, because she is bomb. She's also an educator, but she's started to release her own thing. So she's got different size brushes. This is the 14, and she has a few other sizes, I believe a 10 and a 12. I'm not sure if they go any smaller. And she's got 3D brushes, she's got nail files, she's got quite a good range coming in now. I've ordered myself the 3D brush just because it looked stunning, so I was like, I have to buy it, it matches. I need lots of like rainbow shit in my life. Oh my god, yes, unicorns everywhere, rainbows, woo! If you know me well enough by now to know that I am obsessed with colours and rainbows and all sorts of shit. See, and you could probably hear my dog in the background agreeing with me here. So right, so I've done all the shaping and finish filing, and now I'm coming in with white paint, watered down, so it's smooth enough to move, with a broken brush, now I'm looking at on the video. That's definitely lost its shape entirely there. Gonna need to buy some new ones. But yeah, I'm coming in, fine liner, and I'm just doing... I'm really following veins in the pattern and just emphasising them, but just not too many. You can do this as many times as you want. You just use acetone on a cotton pad or a lint-free pad to wipe off if you're not happy with it. But it's, you know, it's just acrylic paint, it just wipes off, so you're okay. So when you're happy with your overall design, don't forget to leave it to fully dry the paint. Leave it to dry properly before you put on your top coat. If you don't, you're going to smear it and it's not going to look very good. So here I've left it to dry, and now I'm coming in with my non-tacky top coat. And that's when you really do feel, hello, see. When you really see the design, there go my words again today. Yeah. So I'm going to make this like a permanent thing where every week I will bring out one of these close-up videos to help, because I think it might be beneficial. So probably every Wednesday this will be. I'm not sure yet. We shall see. So if you've got any ideas of anything that you want to see up close, just drop it below. Or message me on Facebook and I will add it onto my list. And I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da!